Why would Jesus choose one man to deliver new spiritual truths to the world? This message was delivered by Jesus through James Padgett via the process of automatic writing that we discussed in the first video of this series. In this message, Jesus himself explains the reasons behind choosing James Padgett for this work, and what conditions are necessary for these messages to be received. Here it is, simplified for understanding. I am here, Jesus. My dear brother, time is passing and the need for these truths to be revealed is very real. People everywhere are hungry for something that can truly satisfy their souls, and the Christianity they know today does not have what is needed to do that. I'm glad that you are in a better state now, that your love for God is becoming active again, and is affecting your brain in a way that allows me to connect with you. This connection, or rapport, is what John explained in his message. I want you to fully understand and think about what John wrote, and apply it to yourself. I had hoped to deliver a full message of spiritual truth tonight, but your current condition does not yet allow me to fully take hold of your brain in the way my message requires. Instead, I'll advise you on how to prepare yourself so that we can make this connection. John told you to pray often to the Father, so that his love fills your soul. He also said to think about spiritual things, so that your brain becomes infused with these thoughts. This makes your brain ready to receive the thoughts of the spirits who want to unite with it and deliver truths. I confirm what John wrote and add that your prayers must be even more frequent. You don't have to wait for special times or use formal words. Throughout the day, let your heart long for God's love. Even silent, wordless longing rises to the Father and is as effective as the most beautiful prayer. These longings prepare your soul and your brain to connect with the minds of spirits who wish to write through you. It may surprise you to know that both your brain and your soul need to be developed in order for us to deliver these spiritual truths. It may also surprise you to know that you have been chosen from all men on earth for this work, but it is true. There are certain qualities in both your spiritual and material makeup that allow you to be influenced and used by us for this work. This is why I chose you. It may seem strange that through all the ages I have not found another human for this task, but that is the reality. I have used others before, but they did not surrender their minds, souls, and beliefs to our guidance as you have. Many people have the natural potential to do this work, but they have free will. We cannot force them. Their surroundings, education, and beliefs all affect whether they can be used for our purpose. You were not chosen because you are better, more holy, or more loved by the Father than others. There are many who are more advanced in goodness and closer to God's will than you. So you see, it was not because of your spiritual merit. Everything in the spirit world and on earth works by laws. We too are subject to these laws. One of them is the law of rapport and communication. No matter how high a spirit may be, it cannot bypass this law. But spirits can see which humans have the right conditions to be molded and influenced so that this law can work. This is why I chose you. For a long time I have been shaping your mind and beliefs so that your soul would grow and create the conditions needed for us to control your brain and deliver these truths. You were always a medium, and for ordinary messages it was not hard for spirits to speak through you. But for the higher truths about the soul, God, and the celestial spheres, you needed a much deeper preparation. John's message explains this better. There is also something personal for you. While we have been preparing you for this work, your soul itself has been growing. You have drawn closer to the Father and received more of His love. You have started to be transformed by His essence. You are no longer the same person you were when we began. You are now one of us on the journey to the fountainhead of the Father's love. You have begun to take on some of His immortality. How fast you progress depends on yourself, but you need not wait until you leave the earth to advance. Even now, though harder in the flesh, you can make great progress. Right now, you are closer to spirits who are near the Father and filled with His essence than any other human on earth. This may sound unbelievable, but it is true. I have written at length and you are tired. Remember my advice. Pray often and sincerely, even if just for a moment, and your condition will improve. Then we will come and continue our revealments. With my love and blessing, I am your brother and friend, Jesus. This was Jesus' own explanation of why He chose James Padgett to deliver these messages. It also shows how anyone can prepare themselves through prayer, longing for God's love and spiritual focus, to be more open to higher truths. In the next message, we will continue exploring these remarkable teachings. Stay tuned as we hear in the next message the very words of Jesus Himself. a prayer he calls the only one we truly need. In it, he reveals how to open our souls to the inflowing of divine love, the transforming power that makes mortals one with the Father. Don't miss this next message. It's the heart of all his teachings.